Moving forward, but not fast enough. Representation of women in Israeli politics is gradually improving, but even in 2021, it remains quite low. According to the OECD, Israel ranks 33rd among the 37 members of the organization when it comes to women in government and 20th when looking at female lawmakers. And indeed, even though there has been a consistent rise in the number of women in Israeli parliament, peaking to 35 at the end of the last Knesset term, they still make up less than 30% of the total number of lawmakers, far less than their percentage of the population. Their representation in government is even lower.
You know, celebrating 30 women in the Knesset, it's still only 1/4 of the entire members of the Knesset, and it's still very far from the share of women in Israeli society.
But it's not just a matter of numbers. The roles or positions women are handed in both government and parliament are often considered less, quote-unquote, prestigious.
We never had a female minister of finance or minister of defense. So if you look at the 7 women that were appointed to the current government, only 2 of them were appointed to relatively important ministries.
In the current race to the 24th parliament, only one of the 13 competing parties is led by a woman, Merav Michaeli of Labor, an improvement from the previous round when men topped all the lists and women were absent from almost all of their top 5, but still suggesting there's a long way to go.